How's it going, everybody? So I'm reading Oxford's very short introductions, and the first book that I had read was actually on William Shakespeare. So what do I have to say about William Shakespeare's book? Well, not William Shakespeare's book, but about William Shakespeare. He was actually quite wealthy.
Wow!
I was surprised to hear that. His career had ended largely because he was probably demoralized from his theater getting burnt down.
Aww.
But he was a very charitable person and very generous with everyone whom he had worked with.
Wow!
And it seemed like he was willing to give new artists a chance. So he was very willing to try new things, and he actually developed a lot as a writer.
Wow!
So you can take a look at a lot of his early works. They were quite classic in nature, and then he became more and more creative, and it sort of tapered off at the end, but nonetheless it was very interesting reading about his life. And what interested me the most about him was his classical education, and it kept referring to this classical education, but they're not sure if he had actually studied Greek or Latin, but because he understood Roman plays and the Greek plays, the assumption was that yes, he did learn Greek and Latin. But so this classical education, it's been a reoccurring thing, and because I have a kid on the way, I've been thinking a lot about education. Writing is really important, and if you can emulate the education of a good writer, then I suppose you yourself can become a good writer. He did a lot of amateur writing when he was living in the countryside, but unfortunately not all that work exists today. So if anyone knows the answer about what entails a classical education, what is that? Because I've Googled it a few times, and I haven't been able to find any concrete information. So if you know, just message below, okay? I appreciate it. So I'll be doing this hopefully every day or two once I read one of these very short introduction books. Alright, take care. Bye-bye.